Nice car, isn't it? Is that Rocky Ridge Live?
Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we'll be talking everything about this 2021 Nissan Rogue S all-wheel drive in this beautiful gray charcoal color. This Rogue has lots of features as well as 4 drive modes, so you can go ahead and take on any terrain in your next adventure. So let's go ahead and hop inside and check it out for ourselves. If we go ahead and press on the brake and hold in on our start stop button, it will go ahead and start right up. And just like that, it's all started up. And if you go ahead and look up on the instrumental panel, you can see that this Rogue has 28,000 miles. This Rogue will keep you safe with your blind spot, forward, and lane alerts. But let's go ahead and check out the center screen. If we go ahead and take a look up on the center screen, you have your manual controls down below, but as well as the screen is touchscreen. You have your audio and phone. If we go ahead and go into audio and your music, you can go ahead and see that you have your regular FM and AM radio as well as Bluetooth audio with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And of course, with hundreds of channels, you have Sirius XM. If we go ahead and hop over to settings, you can see your connections, sound, volume, everything like that regarding the vehicle. In connections and devices, you can go ahead and easily connect a new device by clicking Add New. But overall, if you ever need to adjust or customize anything, right here in settings is where you'll do it. And then if you go ahead and take a look down here at the gear shift, if we put it in reverse, you can see that this Rogue has a backup camera with parking assist and alerts to keep you and others around you safe. And you can go ahead and just press the P to put it back into park. But that's pretty much all for up top, so let's go ahead and take a look at the climate controls here. Very simple, very easy. You have your airflow, and then you have your temperature on the right hand side. And of course you have your adjustments for the airflow. Moving down here, you have a charging port as well as a couple USB and USB-Cs and your engine start stop button with your key fob. For your key fob, you of course have your lock and unlock and alert, but you can go ahead and keep that in your purse or pocket and still be able to start your engine. Moving on from that, you have your parking brake, auto hold, cup holders, and your drive modes. So if we go ahead and take a look up on the screen, you know you have your sport, eco, auto, snow, and off-road. So when driving normally, you can go ahead and keep it in auto or eco, and then any terrain is available for those drive modes. You have your middle console that opens up in the middle, and then underneath everything, you have a little bit of storage to go ahead and put a phone, extra keys, things like that. If we go ahead and take a look up on the steering wheel, on the right hand side, you have your cruise control settings, as well as of course your hands-free calling and voice commands. Behind the wheel, you have your plus and minus for your paddle shifters for that sport mode in your drive modes. Then if you go ahead and take a look on the left hand side, you have your volume control for your stereo as well as your station control. Up top here, you have your alert and anything for the instrumental panel. Then we have Travis here telling you about the car.
It's a nice car, isn't it?
But moving on from that, you have your brightness control for the interior of the car right here underneath the Rogue symbol. Moving on to the door panel, you have your child lock, window controls, mirror controls, and of course your lock and unlock. If we take a step out and take a look at the interior of this Rogue, you can go ahead and see everything about this nice interior. So you have a cloth material that is gray as well as black, and you can go ahead and adjust the seats to whatever you'd like. But overall, great comfy seating. Moving on from that, you have your little QR code for the Rogue, and let's check out the back seats here. Back here you have plenty of leg room, as well as of course the middle seat folds down to be an armrest with cup holders for when you need a little bit extra spot for that drink. You have a nice center console that has adjustable vents as well as a little bit of storage down below. You can go ahead and put that back up for when you have another passenger back here, but you can go ahead and fold down all of the seats for more space when needed. You have a nice protective mat on the back of it, as well as Nissan likes to care about your safety and provides a first aid kit in most of their vehicles. We can go ahead and put that back up, and if we go ahead and take a look at the door panel here, you can see that it has a brown, gray, and black accent. It makes for a sleek look and a good looking door. So let's go ahead and check out the trunk area. If we go ahead and open up the trunk area here, you have access to a massive amount of storage. And go ahead and of course put down the second row seats when needed. Can be put down on both the left and right side very easily. If we take a look over here, you have a charging port. And if we take a look underneath this divider, you have a spare tire and some tools. In case of any emergency, you'll be ready and prepared out there on the road. Right here you have some instructions for putting the divider away, but overall a nice and convenient area. But I think that's pretty much all I have for this trunk area, so we can go ahead and shut that. You can see that it is all-wheel drive. But with that is all I have for this 2021 Nissan Rogue S all-wheel drive. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985, or you can always stop in and visit. We're located here in Ephrata, PA. But thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.